Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're taking a look at the THEOWYN, the Wailing Widow. This one, I always overhype new heroes. This one, I'm going to try not to. I feel like she's going to be one of those ones that looks really good on paper, but when you get into practicality, probably not as good. Maybe with the signature item and exclusive furniture, she has a chance, but let's get into it. Okay, like I said, I always get hyped about new heroes. Everything sounds really good on paper. We do get the arena of trials to test it. However, it doesn't include the signature item and furniture, which is where I think she's going to really shine. So let's get into the skills. The first one, the ultimate. This one, it's a pretty cool ult. I feel like she's going to be a good early game carry. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe I'll summon for her on my free-to-play account. I'll definitely add her to the wish list because I am going Graveborn anyway. But hey, let's get into it. THEOWYN splits herself into multiple specters. She goes into little balls, basically, and flies in all directions. So she splits up and goes everywhere. We'll see it in a sec. During which time she cannot be attacked nor receive any active effects from her allies' abilities. So this might hurt her in being healed and stuff like that, unfortunately. So that's the one place she may fall down from these abilities. Each spectre that passes through an enemy inflicts 150% damage upon them. Afterwards, the spectres converge on the weakest enemy target currently on the battlefield. After which THEOWYN remanifests herself next to the target. Damage dealt to enemies during the ability's convergence phase is equal to the ability's initial attack damage. So when she splits and does damage to everyone, all that damage is going to be accumulated and dealt to the single target at the end, is the way I understand it. And the skill ups are just damage increases. So pretty cool. You ult, you split up, deal damage, and then converge on one enemy, remanifest, and deal all that AoE damage to one person specifically. Really kind of cool. Next one. THEOWYN enters a spectral form to enshroud an enemy target and prevent them from recovering any health. While the enemy is enshrouded, THEOWYN deals 130% damage per second for a total of duration of 8 seconds, which is pretty long to be immune to damage. Once THEOWYN has finished enshrouding the enemy, she deals additional 130% damage to the target. During the enshroud phase, THEOWYN cannot be attacked nor receive any active effects from her allies' abilities. So once again, she's not be able to heal. What she does is she turns into a ghost that sort of haunts them. It kind of reminds me of Pharrell's spirits. But the thing is, she's not there to distract enemies as well. So you're effectively a hero down when she does this. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Level 2 skill up, damage dealt to enemies 150, 100% of the health which should have been recovered by the enemy target while enshrouded is transferred to THEOWYN. So that skill up could be nice depending on the enemy team comp. If they were meant to be getting healed and she's low, it's going to heal her up. So, we'll have to see how that plays out. Anyway, next ability. THEOWYN enters a spectral form and charges ahead, cursing every enemy that she passes through. And I've been saying this for and people are going to hate me. People are going to hate me because people have been saying it in the comments in the last few new heroes. But what about Chicken Eron, guys? I don't know. Could be a thing. It's an AoE, goes through, curses them all. Just saying. Anyway, if an enemy is already cursed, the curse is removed and THEOWYN instead deals damage equal to 15% of the enemy's max health, ignoring all of their defense. While in spectral form, THEOWYN is immune to enemy control abilities. And then we get damage dealt increases on the skill ups there. So the skill ups aren't amazing. And then this one, whenever THEOWYN receives damage that exceeds 10% of her current health is the key one there, the exceeding amount of damage shall be reduced by 55%, going up to 65%. The current health is the huge thing there. So if she's at 10% health, the damage only needs to exceed 1% of her health, and it's going to be reduced by 65%. So she gets some really heavy damage mitigation, which I really like. On top of that, I don't know why, but she's a leather-wearing ranger. I 100% thought she was a mage. And before we go any further, can we just appreciate how creepy this picture is? Unfortunately, the bottom of it's cut off, but if you look at that hand coming out the bottom, like the hands look creepy in this picture, and that's like coming out of her dress. I don't know what's going on there, but it just like when I saw that image, I just got creeped out because like the ghostly hands make sense, like the spectry thing, but this is just a bit creepy. I don't know. Just had to point that out. Anyway, good damage mitigation. She gets immune to damage when she does this. She can steal healing from this. It's just all seems survivability-ish. Anyway, let's go to the signature item. So, the base signature item. This ability is activated every 15 seconds on the battlefield. The one enemies, which have dealt the highest amount of damage to Theowyn within the last 15 seconds shall be affected by the effects of Theowyn's Spectral Curse ability. So we go to Spectral Curse, which is this one here. That curse where it says, you know, if they're already cursed, they're just going to take 15% of their max health as damage. Cool beans. So, then we go, the attack rating of cursed targets are decreased by 20% for 8 seconds, which is nice. But then also, the number of enemies affected by this increased to 3. So every 15 seconds, you're going to be cursing 3 enemies to reduce their attack by 20%, but also put this curse on them, and if they're already cursed, it's just going to instantly deal 15% of their max health. Which is pretty nice. Anyway, then we go to the exclusive furniture, and this is where I think it's all going to come together. Enemies cannot recover energy while affected by the Haunting Spectre ability, which is this one. So that's where I think she's going to have a bit of use. Enemies affected by the Haunting Spectre ability now give 100% of the energy they would have received to Theowyn. So this one's really nice in that it's connected to the signature item, and you're reducing the attack of enemies, that mainly the ones that are dealing the most damage to her, and also, you know, you're going to be dealing some nice max health % damage if she's already gone through them. But then on top of that, you've got this ability, which with the exclusive furniture is going to steal energy, which basically means she's going to come out of that and ult and deal some massive damage. And this ability, she uses it at the start. So she basically goes in, gets immune to damage, hopefully generates a bunch of energy, really good to use against enemy tanks, because something like Lucius always has high energy recovery. So when he would normally be generating a lot of energy, instead he's not going to get any, and she's going to get that, and then she's probably going to nuke him. So I feel like the furniture and signature item are going to be really nice for her, but let's go in and test her out in the arena of trials and see what she can do. So we'll just do the dummy one first and just show you guys. So that one there was her third ability where she darts through. This is the Haunting Spectre where she goes on someone. Like I said, she disappears, so you're effectively a man down, but that is the one where she's going to be able to use it on a Lucius or something like that and stop the energy recovery. And she does use it. Unfortunately, she uses it, well, it depends on the situation, but I just want to show, because she uses her third ability first, which is that one, which is going to put the curse on, but then she does the haunting one after that. So if you can get onto an enemy tank before they go ahead and do stuff, it's not too bad. And like I said, that guy is now cursed, so if she goes through him again, which I don't know if she will, let's put it on 2x speed, it's going to deal max percentage health. But this is the split up, and then that's the damage. So as you can see, she does, it's not just the splitting up that gives damage, it's also the coming into the enemy. She hits damage with all those specters on the way in, and then explodes on the target when she lands. So this one's going to be little, like no damage, still decent damage. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and try it here. Let's try it here. I'm unsure. Keeping in mind she does have the dodge factor from being a leather wearing unit, which is also quite nice. So let's go, what have we got here? Just have to use what we have. We'll do that. Let's see how this goes. So I leave her in the front row there. She's getting stunned, doing a few little dodges. We do have the Tailene in there for heals, so let's just see. Fortunately, she's not generating energy very quick, which is where the furniture item is going to come in handy if you get it to 9. But still not sure if it's going to be worth to invest. Here she goes. She's about to split. There she goes. Boom. Let's see. And it's a bit of an execute. So, it wasn't too bad. I'm curious to see the damage charts. She does seem to generate energy really, really slow though. That took a long time for her to generate the energy. And as you can see, not crazy damage. Let's collect that. We'll collect the goodies as we go. Let's jump into this one, see what we can do. This one's got a Khazar. Let's put her there. We'll bring Leica, Tassie, Estrelda, and Flora. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that, see how it goes. Alright, so she's going to do a dart through. She's going to haunt 3, except she got like stunned there and just completely stun locked out of it. Okay. Maybe not front row. Maybe we do Tassie Leica front row, and then we do Estrelda behind Leica. You can float up. Let's see how this goes. Unfortunately, with the bad idea, actually, the bad idea with the with her and the Flora, because it effectively makes it a 3v5 at the start of the battle when she does her little haunt thing. Can she ult? Can she ult? Please, please. I'm clicking it. It does nothing because these battles are preset. Okay, let's try again. Let's take this another time. Let's go there. We'll go there. We'll go Leica, and we'll go Rain. I'm trying to watch her. So she does her little thing. Now she's haunting. She's haunting there. You can see her on the Anarchy. But if she was generating his energy and stopping him generating energy, I feel like it'd be decent. But obviously we're not getting that effect. And is she going to ult? Wow, this battle's tough. This is a tough one. Alright, we'll be back when I get it. Okay, so I couldn't beat that one. I've gone on to the next one. I'm having trouble beating it as well. I think she could be. I think she's going to be one of those ones that I got excited on paper. Now that I'm testing her, I think she's not going to be that good. I think she's going to be fairly average. It would take her level 9 furniture item for her to be any good. The problem is that when she's in that spectral form, when like she does the initial dash through and then she goes and haunts the enemy, she just gets no energy. So she has no energy generation. So she's really slow at getting to an ult. Her ult doesn't seem to do that much damage. And on top of that, she leaves you in a 5v4 situation, which isn't good. Yes, she has some nice looking damage mitigation. The haunting sounds nice with the 5% max HP damage, except you're not haunting enough. So I definitely think without signature item and the whatchamacallit, without signature item and I don't even know what I'm trying to say, and furniture item, she's just, I don't think she's worth it. But maybe with them. But I don't know if I'd be willing to test it. I just want to see what happens here if I put her up against a Nara. Whether she still goes and haunts the Nara or whether she's going to get CC'd. Okay, she does. So she's not too bad for that, but then Nara does go ahead and grab the Rowan, which screws us pretty hard. But as you can see, she comes out of that still... Oh, she is attacking Nara, so she's going to get no energy. That's my bad. We'll go into another battle and I'll show you another situation, but she's definitely struggles on the energy front. Definitely struggles on that front. Okay, but she does resist Anara's execute pretty hard with that damage mitigation. That is the one thing there. What's she doing? She's haunting the tree at the moment. She's about to come back and die. Thorin's going to ult. Nope, he's just going to die and she's going to get hit. She does take very little damage at that low HP range, but yeah, I'm not completely sold on this one. I'm not completely sold. So let's do this. Let's do Gwyneth up top. Let's just put Rowan there. Let's put Totem Dude there and then let her take Thorin. I just want to see, because look at her energy. Look at her energy. This is the issue. She generates a little bit, but then she goes and haunts the Thorin, and she just gets no energy. I feel like that should be part of her ability, not part of her furniture item, because I feel like it's almost necessary to make her like work. I definitely think early game carry not going to be great. All in all, I'm a little bit disappointed because when I read her skills on paper, I hadn't tested her yet. I thought it looked cool. I'd only tested her in the dummy one, not against actual teams. But once you see this, it feels quite lackluster. I'm not too impressed. Let me know what you guys think. Anyway, that's my little bit of testing. I could be missing something completely, but I just feel like closing points. She leaves you 4v5 at the start of the battle. She generates no energy unless she's got a level 9 furniture item. Her ult sounds nice. She goes through and then deals damage to one enemy. But if that enemy is already really low, it's just finishing off. It's not going to be crazy, like just bring the Ezio. Yes, she has some damage mitigation, but she's not even available to attack for most of the time, and the rest of her team's going to be dead by the time she gets to use that mitigation, and it's not really going to have any effect. Like, mitigation, you want her passive if you're on the battlefield the whole time, but half the time she's not even targetable, so she's just going to wait for the rest of her team to die and then come back and slowly die herself. That's my feels on it. Unfortunate, because she looks absolutely savage. I love the design. But But yeah, I don't think she's going to be great. Now, see, and this is why I did the disclaimer at the start. I always hype things up. But I don't think she's going to be great. I bet you there'll be comments of people saying, oh, you hype everything up. I tried to say I wasn't. Those people didn't wait till the closing statements. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. I'll let you guys know when I see people who do more testing to find out what she's actually like, but a little bit lackluster in my opinion. Unfortunately, another non-support Graveborn. Rip the absolute dream, give us Silas. He's got a mask, I don't care. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.